Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today, the topic will be don't compare yourself to others. We are living in the world that are so complicated right now because of the things that we see, that we can find, or we are in contact with daily. It's kind of like slowly destroying our ability not to compare our life with other people. And what it does is it takes our focus away from ourselves. And why is it important that we have focus? Let's talk about the ability to focus on ourselves is long gone. Okay, so most of us don't have the ability to focus on the task in our hand, the things that we must do and we should not do daily. We can't control anymore. We can't even think of like what is important or not because we are doom scrolling. What I mean by that is on social media all the time, on your Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube all the time, consuming. So what you do when you are consuming is you are living outside of your world. You take in information, but then you forgot about yourself. You are zoned out from your own self. What that does for long term is you are distracted. We are living in a very, very distracted world, right? Hence, we will compare ourselves with other person that we are seeing, what they do, what they are achieving in their life, where they are going, where they are traveling to, where they even like go out with lunch, dinner too. Like we are unconsciously compare our life with them when we finish looking of all those things like other people's doing. So what it does is, first, we are not working ourselves to get to the place that we want to be. Right? Second, we are comparing our life with the other person that are in other world, doing other things that we don't know a cue about what they're doing. And we expect our life to be the same in some way of subconsciously compare ourselves. Okay, when we are not getting what we see other people getting, we become frustrated. But the point is, we didn't build out a skill to become that person that have that ability or live that life. But we still get involved in the emotional that they have. Right? We feel that emotion inside of us when we are watching. All right. For an example, right? I give you an example. If you are watching people that they are food blogger, right? They taste the food, seems so nice. I want to have it now. I also feel like I'm having it. And the point is, I can't have it and it frustrates me in some way that I don't really realize if I don't think about, oh, after I finish this type of video, how would I feel? Maybe I feel like I want to eat something, right? I will start binge eating. So this is the example of like the content that we are watching, how they actually affect us in daily life, our decision, how it kind of like trigger us to do the things that we are not supposed to do if we are not consuming those kind of content. Okay, so subconsciously we are trying to live up to that expectation of we will have those things that we look and we watch where other people are doing it. But it kind of frustrates us that we can't do the things that they do. Right? Because we don't have the things that they have, the resource that they have, or we are not at the place that they are at. And that is damaging to everything in our life, our brain, our health, our mental health, etc. And this issue of distraction, right? Not really like many people talk about this issue, but I find out when I stop focusing on others, because I realized that when I focus on myself, I was literally not annoyed by the things that I can't do, the place that I can't go. Why? Because I have a lot of things that needs to be getting done. Right? I have to do things. I have to manage my own issue in my life in order to get to the place that I want to be. And I was more focused on what I can do with my life than consuming, watching, admiring, and then feel frustrated and start comparing myself with them. And some people may do this thing, okay? They will try to do everything to get the shortcut to success, to having the things that they want to have. I mean, they are taking shortcut, they are gambling, they are doing unethical things to reach the place that, oh, this person have this and this and this, and I took the shortcut to reach there. If it works for that person, right, it works, but things will get back to you. If you are not doing ethical thing to get the things that you think you're supposed to have. Right? I strongly believe in like karma, because let me share about a story of me, okay? One day I was driving to the mall, and as usual I found the parking, and when I try to park my car in some way, that day I'm not really good in like coordinating how to do the parking. And yes, I hit another car's bumper. It's not too serious. But at that time, I was like, oh shit, I have to pay for this. I don't want to pay for this. And I drove away. Okay, I just live the life and I just move on. And I think that I was going to get away with this. It's not like a self-fulfilling prophecy. If it's kind of like, but it's not really, because I don't think about it after I hit the car. Because all I do is I try to run away. And in some way, I program myself to forget that things that they ever happened. But long story short, a week after, some part of my car that is very expensive broken. After that, I don't know if it is like a coincidence or it is karma, but I strongly feel that sometimes I can't really run away from the issue. If I run into issue, I must really, like on the spot, I must settle this issue, or else it will come back to me. I feel like the universe is telling me, if you want to level up, that you need to handle your issue, you need to step in. Because my weakness is always been running away, giving excuses, so that I will not face the reality that I'm in, like the problem that I have made or the issue that arise in my life. I don't have to face them because I can run away. And the lesson has teach me about don't run away from the problem, because it will come back to you again and again until you learn how to let things go, how to not be attached to the issue other than moving forward, like learning how to deal with the issue, like are the most important part of they are appearing to your life. Because there must be a reason that you have to go through all of these things. And if you bump into this video, it's not a coincidence. It's because you have something that are in your life that you're trying to avoid, trying to forget about, like having to handle that issue. I think most of us has issue that we ran away from, either from the past or present. There must be some issue that's troubling us that we think, when we think of it, we want to run away. We want to avoid to having to have that feeling of like taking the responsibility to handle that issue, right? So here comes to what I can relate to this. Right? We are comparing ourselves with other person on the other side of the screen, because we are hiding from the things that we're supposed to do. Right? Each and every one of us will have the ideal life that we want or we want to achieve. And why we are looking on the other person's life to define what we really want. Right? It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be, I want this and I'm happy to do the things that I can do on my hand to reach the place that I want to be. It's completely different with what you see on the screen or what others people are doing, how they're living their life. Because you are the one who doing your life. You are going to live differently than them because everyone have different situation. And think of this again, not everyone is Donald Trump. Right? Not everyone is going to live his life, take his responsibility. And also the character, the power he has will be different than all of us, right? So why do we compare ourselves? Why do we want the things that they have instead of asking yourself, what do I want? What do I really want to have? But if you think of this often enough, you will find out that your wants and your need and your requirement for happiness will change because you look into yourself to find that purpose, to find the things that you really want to do. But not chasing the ball like the dog when they're playing. Because you think that it's cool, or it's cool to have that, like it's cool to have this and that. But once you get that thing, you're actually not really happy, you're not really fulfilled because you are not living in the life that you're supposed to live. You are living the life of other has projected towards you. They are putting their life online and you are receiving that life that they have. And you think that you should live like them. You should live the life that they are living now. But again, ask yourself, what do you really want? What do I really like to do? And what can I benefit from doing that things that I think I like? Right? It all makes sense when you can align the things that you really like, you love, when you can use that to get to the things that you want. Okay, then people will ask, well then Danny, the things I love to do isn't going to get me to the place that I want to be. Right? This is a good question. So how to go about this will be, there's many things that we can do. Like if you say you like to play pickleballs, right? Will you make money from playing pickleballs? Maybe yes, maybe no. If you are good at it, maybe yes, right? You can make a video like telling the newbies, the people who want to get into pickleballs, how to get basic, how to get into intermediate or advanced if you are advanced pickleball player. You may get money from that because people are watching, because it's a trend. And you love playing, you film it when you play, you make money. You make tutorial, you make money. So there's a way to go about this. Or you, for example, you want to make pickleball as your hobbies only, and you have other careers going on, then you can invest your money into the stock, into crypto, into other business in order to get you to fund your life to the lifestyle that you want. So there's many ways to go about it, but most importantly is how you live your life. Do you live your life with purpose? Because I believe that if you live your life in purpose, even when you have career, you are under a boss, you are living the life that how all the people are living, working 9 to 5, you will still be happy because you live a balanced life. You can play your pickleball, you can walk your dog, you can get married, have children, you can buy a house. When you live joyfully on your purpose, you can achieve all the things that you want. Like not the one that you see online, like people traveling with private jet, having a big business, making millions or billions. Not every one of us will get to do those things in our life. But what you can do to yourself now is to have goal or vision or the ideal life that you want. It can be having a private jet, it can be become a billionaire. If you are convicted to have that thing, it's okay. But if you just want your definition of love, life, balance is just having a family, right? Having your own children. Let's go and do it, right? Because you won't be regret of your choice. Why? When you ask yourself this question, you feel happy, you feel that you live the life that you're supposed to live. There's no regret comes from being yourself, right? Achieving your own goals and dreams, right? It's personal. So when you align yourself with your personal goal, right? Only personal goals. I have this conviction that you won't be regret when like you live until the end of your life and you ask yourself, like, will I regret this life? I believe that answer is no. I'm happy to live my life because I'm doing the things that I want. I'm living the life that is personal to me, right? It's fulfilled to myself. It's not referring to anyone that is online. It's personal. It's intimate. I think most of you will understand what I mean by now. So, don't compare yourself. Don't put the unnecessary stress onto yourself if all you want in your life is to be the person. Maybe you want to be a loving father, or you want to be a great businessman, or you just want to work and earn as much money as you can and invest, or you like to take risks, you like to travel and do vlogs and live a meaningful life. Whatever it is, like if you like to play video games, get very, very good at playing video games. That's it. But don't live your life aligning your life with other people that you don't know, unless you want to be like them. You know your dream or your goals are aligned with or similar to that person, so you can reference them into what you are doing, so you can be successful, or you will be successful like them. Other than that, live the life that you want, build the things that you want to build, even though there's no reference that you can find. But I think you can find any reference online now for the person that you want to be. Because I think that it's so important that we follow the right person, we influenced by the right person. And each and every part of our life or our happiness is depend on what we do. Or are we satisfied with our current situation, our growth? When we follow the right person, we do the right thing that align with what we really want in our life. Like, life will become much easier. Things you do will not be forceful. It will flow through you. And I want every one of us to have that feeling of flowing with life, doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like, life with purpose and align with that purpose. And you feel more powerful than ever before because you align yourself with your own goal, your own dreams, the things that you personally want. Alright guys, so don't compare yourself with people, with those famous people, because you will not be the same like them. No matter what you do, how you do it, how you try to be like them, there's always difference between you and them. So embrace the difference and embrace that the choice that your heart is telling you you are supposed to do, because the happiness is coming from the inside, not from the outside. Alright guys, I want to thank you guys for watching the video and stay until the end of this video. Congratulations, because this is the first step towards realizing that we are unique, we are all different because of like the circumstances, the life that we had before, our childhood into our adulthood, that built us the way we are. But what we can do from here is starting to change, starting to realize that we can make different choices in our life that are going to switch or swift us into the life that we want. But make it clear that you find that you found what you want. Okay, you must look for it. Everyone is different. I can say that what I'm passionate about will become your passion. Everyone is different. And embrace that difference, because that is what makes us all unique. Right? That is what makes us have different fingerprint in this world. Like billions of people in this world, but we all have different prints on our heart, on our thumb. Embrace that difference. Don't be discouraged, or don't be like not confident about your own goals. If that goal is not really significant, like big, like, oh, when people see it, don't be discouraged by that, because it is your life. It is your own life to live. No one can judge that. You have to get over that. No one can judge you of what is your choice, because you know deep inside you, I will be happy doing this. And I think that's all I want to share for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.